Hello student, today we will read the next poem, Macbetty the Mystery Cat. Now, before starting the poem, I want to tell you that poem it is written by T.S. Eliot. And who is T.S. Eliot? T.S. Eliot's full name was Thomas Stearns Eliot, Ohm, and he was a poet, essayist, publisher, playwright, literary critic, and editor. He was born in St. Louis, Missouri, in America, to a prominent Boston Brahmin family. Then he became a British subject in 1927 at the age of 39, subsequently renouncing or rejecting his American citizenship. He was also awarded with Nobel Prize in Literature in 1948 for his outstanding pioneer contribution to the present day poetry. So it is a narrative poem. It tells us a story of a Macbetty the mystery cat, and it is the best known of Eliot's old poems book of books of practical cats, the only book he wrote for a younger audience. Okay, so let's start the poem. Do you know? Do you have a pet cat? Have you ever noticed uh, anything anything mysterious about it? It is not easy to say whether every cat is mystery, but Macavity is one for sure. What is it that makes him a perfect mystery cat? Read the poem and find out. So here he is talking about a mystery cat. He is talking about a mystery cat, that Macbetty is the name of the mystery cat. And if you have if you have a pet as a cat, then have you found anything strange about that pet animal? But here he is not talking about this some ordinary cat. He is talking about the cat which is very strange in his behavior. He is a master. He has a mastery in his profession. So let's read the poem. Macbetty is a mystery cat. He is called the Hidden Paw, for he is the master criminal who can defy means disobey the laws. He is the bafflement, confusion of Scotland Yard. Scotland Yard, here it is, the headquarters of the London Police Force, and the Flying Squad in despair. Flying Squad, a group of police or soldiers ready to move into quick action quickly. It means Macbetty, it is a narrative poem I have told you. It tells us a story of a criminal mind cat, Macbetty. How strange he is. The poet says that Macbetty is a mystery cat and is known by the name Hidden Paw. What is known by the name? Hidden Paw. He has made the police of Scotland Yard and the Flying Squad in confused, because when they reaches the crime scene, he vanishes away. When they reach the crime scene, the Macbeth is not there. It means he vanishes. He suddenly disappears from that, or quickly disappears from that crime scene. So he's such a mastery cat. Macbetty. There is no one like Macbetty. He's broken every human law. He broke the law of gravity. His powers of levitation would make stir. And when you reach the scene of crime, Macbetty is not there. You may seek him in basements, may look up in the air, but I tell you once and once again, Macbetty is not there. Now in this stanza, in the second stanza, the poet tells us that he also defied all laws, like the law of gravity. What is the law of gravity? When everything which just goes up, it comes on the ground. But he possesses such a supernatural powers which allow him to levitate up in the air. It means it can float in the air. So in that manner, that whenever the crime is discovered, it disappears without leaving any single trace. And even the fakirs are, as you know, they are the ascetic peoples, so who lives on alms. They also possesses the supernatural powers and perform the miracles also. So the poet says that can cat own such when cat outshine. It means that cat's ability is more better than the fakir in his power of levitation. The way he rises and hovers in the air and escapes from the crime scene is beyond one's imagination. So even a fakir is endowed with a number of natural powers and skills, but the fakir also see this kind of action when McVitie do, he also became in, he really surprises and he really astonished after seeing the such kind of action of McVitie. So you can say he is a very, very tactic, he has a guts how to make himself vanish from that crime scene. McVitie is a ginger cat. He is very tall and thin. You would know him if you saw his eyes are sunken in. His brows is deeply lined with thoughts. Head is highly domed. Dome means a rounded figure you have seen on the towers. Okay, so McVitie is a ginger cat. Why it is? Because his color is of his I think orange color, like, so that's why it is known here, they have given the name ginger cat. So McVitie is a tall and thin ginger cat whose eyebrows are deep with lines, and he has sunken eyes also. His eyes are sunken, which he doesn't have all which gives him always a which gives him a devil look. What it gives him? A devil look. And he has a domed head. His head is highly domed. Okay, and his coat is dusty from neglect. His whiskers are uncombed. He sways his head from side to side with a movement like a snake. Now, student, his coat is also untidy, as it seems that he doesn't got all the time to care of his body and the appearance. So, because he is because he is known for his brain, as he is very clever. So his coat is very dusty. He has neglected his whiskers. He has not combed his whiskers. Okay, he moves his head side to side. Okay, he moves his head side to side. It shows that it is a movement like a snake. And when someone would think that he is half asleep, and here it is given, and when someone think that he is asleep, he is always wide awake. It means he is a very vigilant, and though he appears to be asleep, though he appears to be asleep, but he is not sleeping at that moment. So McVitie spends most of his time thinking and plotting. It shows that he spent most of his time in thinking and plotting. So McVitie is McVitie. There is no one like McVitie. For he is a fiend in the felon shape, a monster of depravity. Depravity is here in moral corruption. You may meet him in a by street. You may see him in the square. But when a crime discovered, that McVitie is not there. It means the poet implies double meaning. In the first place, he reminds us that McVitie is an absolute fiction, and in the other, he glorifies McVitie than no in the other ways. Understood? He is a unique cat whose qualities are found in no other cat. And McVitie has a look of cats, but it has a brain. McVitie has a brain, and he's best. That's all. In fact, he's a devil in the disguise of a cat. It is written here. He is not a cat. He is a devil in the disguise of a cat. Like a matter, he is a fiend. Fiend means devil. And felon is known for the cat, relating to the cat family. Felon shape. It means he is in the fur of cat. The devil is in the fur of cat. A monster of depravity. Depravity means, student, a moral corruption. So it is a common talk in the town that he is a fiend. He is a devil plotting wickedness. Apart from this, only McVitie has the ability to disappear from the scene of crime, and so swiftly that the most efficient agencies fail to get glimpse of it. That's why, but when the crime is discovered, the McVitie is not there. You can't meet him in a street. You can't saw him in the square also, where the main place of the city is, the main attraction of the city. That's why it is given the square here. So after committing a crime, McVitie obliterate means destroys, wipe out all its footprints, all the whatever the crime he has done. Okay, and still disappears from the scene. Okay, quietly he disappears from the scene. Soon after this, it returns to its usual place and lies down at seemingly that this cat has done nothing. So I think you have enjoyed this poem, student. Read the poem again, and then we will discuss the question answers.